Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Soren Review. And today we're going to be doing top picks of the week for this weekend at Charlotte. Now, Charlotte is a 1.5 mile quad oval, right? It's easily one of the most recognizable tracks on the NASCAR schedule, and at least for the Cup Series, it's one of the most favored weekends during the season. Right, it is the Coca-Cola 600, 400 laps, 600 miles. It is theoretically NASCAR's longest race, though it's very close to the Southern 500 in length. So we're gonna look at who's gonna be top contenders, not only for the Coca-Cola 600, not only for the Xfinity race, not only for the truck race, but I'm also gonna talk really briefly about the Indy 500, which is on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Let me just give my picks for that. My pick is either Scott Dixon or Connor Daly. Scott Dixon's the obvious pick, of course, for that race, but my surprise pick is Connor Daly. So for the truck series, all right, let's get started with that. Good thing about it is Kyle Busch is not in the race. He's been in the race for the last 2 years, I think, so he's not racing. Luckily, in the Charlotte race, Drew Dollar will be in the 51 truck, and I don't expect Drew to do much. So he's not really even. He might grab a top 10. We'll see. Drew Dollar isn't the most you know, biggest up and coming star, but maybe he can snag a top 10, maybe even a top 5 since it is KBM equipment. However, of course, the obvious picks are, of course, going to be Major John Hunter Nemechek finished 6th in this race in Nemco Motorsports equipment, so he's going to be an obvious pick. Um, uh, Austin Hill, I think, is going to be really good. Watch out for Austin Hill. He's going to run well. Zane Smith finished 3rd, right? He had a really fast car last year and definitely did good at Circuit of the Americas. Ty Majeski finished 8th, and he's in Thor Sport equipment, so he could um, run pretty good. Stuart Friesen is another one of my picks. Again, I think he can be pretty fast. My final pick is Matt Crafton. I think Matt Crafton could be someone we watch, out for later on in this race. Now to the Xfinity race, Kyle Busch is also not in this race, luckily. But my pick is a few different people. Daniel Hemrick is kind of my main pick, right? He finished 2nd, was having a really good battle with Austin Cindric, who's my other pick. I think we're going to see a good battle between those two drivers. Justin Allgaier finished top 5 last year. Brandon Jones is another one. I think Brandon Jones and Justin Haley, believe it or not, they were both in crashes last year. However, I do think that they can be drivers we watch out for. For the trucks and Xfinity series, this is every week, but it's very difficult to really judge. Brett Moffatt, however, is finally my kind of long shot. He runs very good. Got a top 5 in the truck race last year. Finished 6th in our motorsports equipment last year. Brett Moffatt is one to watch out for. Now to the Coke 600. If you remember in my predictions video, I guessed Chase Elliott to win the Coca-Cola 600, and I fully stand by it. It makes perfect sense. He's coming off the momentum off Circuit of the Americas. He runs very well at Charlotte. He's an obvious pick. However, Martin Truex Jr. led 87 laps last year. Dominated 2016, did pretty good in 2019. He's again someone we need to watch out for no matter what. Martin Truex Jr. is just so good here in Charlotte. And I can't really use, though, the 2019 stats because 2020 had PJ1 on the track, while 2019 did not. So you have to go off of those results. Alex Bowman last year led 164 laps, and while he did play strategy in it, he's going to be someone, to watch out for, of course. You never know what happens there. Kurt Busch finished 7th with 54 laps. And then, of course, you have last year's winner, Brad Keselowski. I don't think Brad Keselowski is going to be a top performer. Kyle Busch, of course, is another one. He dominated 2018. It's those drivers and only those drivers. Maybe Kyle Larson as well. I always tend to forget Larson. Larson runs pretty good at Charlotte, though I wouldn't say it's one of his best racetracks. But I think if we're going to see anyone win, it's going to be one of those drivers. That's going to do it for the top picks of the week here at Charlotte. Remember, you can use code Soren72 to get free shipping off all orders $20 or more when you order from Circle B Diecast. Save to $5 to $10 on shipping and handling. It's a great deal. Also, follow me on Twitter if you want at Review Soren. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and goodbye.